Brown infused the DC swagger into jazz, rhythm, and the blues and got the crowd going and going all night long. And go-go music has had a major effect on all sorts of people.
I had a curfew at 12 o'clock. You come in there at 2:30, knew the doors gonna be locked. And so, hey, I just had to deal with the punishment.
I guess I sort of learned Chuck Brown from my kids. You know, I mean, I sort of knew who Chuck was, but I hadn't really listened to his music till one day I was sitting down with my kids and they were playing go-go, Chuck Brown, Backyard Band, Junkyard Band, you name it. I don't know all of them, but anyway.
Yeah, I heard a lot about him. I think he used to play at Breezes, which is in the neighborhood when it was going. I knew the guy who owned Breezes, and then they had a lot of bands that followed him, like the Junkyard Band, and got into this back in the 90s.
Did you know who Chuck Brown was?
Yes.
What you know about Chuck Brown, baby?
He sings.
He sings? You know any of his songs?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, watch out, cause I'm coming for you. Well, baby girl, KK, tell me what you do.
The sound Chuck Brown created has spanned the globe and has even hit #1 on Billboard charts.
Never changed my ways. Too good at getting away with all them games I played. Smooth walker, slick talker, anything I did. Get out of a jam quicker than MacGyver, you did. Shit, I think I'm sprung now.
You can call it cranking, you can call it grown and sexy, you can call it global soul, but we still gonna call it go-go.
We brought our granddaughter and her friend to see it, and we live a few blocks away.
They just got out of aquatics camp down at the Y, and we knew, since we live in the neighborhood, that this park has been in the works for a long, long time. And I knew there was some controversy from the neighbors about having concerts, not having concerts. But I'm thrilled that no matter what, they've opened it. I think it's a nice tribute. I've just started to look at the inscriptions. I think that's nice.
I told her don't believe the hype, cause I'm cool. Enough about me, let's talk about you. I wanna get to know you and make you my boo. It's all on you, baby. And she said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
She said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
And he said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
And they said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
You said,
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
That ain't true.
Chuck, baby, don't give up.
I love all of you.
Chuck, baby, don't.
There is not another Washingtonian that is more DC and is more beloved as Chuck Brown. I don't care who you are, you know something about Chuck Brown. And if you don't, you better ask somebody.
3 years ago, I interviewed Chuck for his birthday because what was going to happen at that time was that the National Symphony was going to be playing with Chuck Brown, bustin' loose, on the grounds of the U.S. Capitol. And it was Chuck's 75th birthday, and it was, I guess, sort of the Washington area saying, thank you, Chuck. We want to do something to honor you. And that's what they did, and it was absolutely wonderful. Chuck, of course, was just a gracious man. When I would do stories with him, interviewing him on the street, it was kind of hard because when the people would see who I was interviewing, they would come running and they wanted autographs and they wanted to talk. And some guy would say, hey, here, Mom, Chuck, say hello to my mother. So then Chuck would get into a conversation with somebody's mother, but he was certainly an institution here in Washington, D.C.
Yes, he was.
And somebody that
still
brought
is.
a smile to your face, smile to his. He loved people, and people loved him.
Yes, they
He
did.
took care of D.C., you know. He wasn't from D.C. He was like he was from D.C. And he brought the go-go to D.C. And that's the difference.
So what you think about what they're doing now that Chuck Brown is gone? It seems like they're trying to eradicate go-go in a lot of places. It's not allowed to be played in Prince George's County as much. Probably 1 or 2 clubs they're allowed to play it. What you think about that?
That's ridiculous. It was here. It's here to stay. You know, so I don't think you can do anything about that. I don't appreciate it. And I'm pretty sure a whole lot of people don't appreciate it. 93.9 don't appreciate it because they cranking this day all day long.
Yes, sir. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. What was your favorite song?
The go-go. What do you call it? Your butt?
Hey, that's EU. That's your boy Sugar Bear. That's your favorite go. What's your favorite Chuck Brown song?
No, that's Chuck Brown doing the butt, man.
Nah, that's EU, man.
Huh?
That's Sugar Bear.
because I'm too old to remember this. I'm 81, man.
You 81?
Yeah.
You looking good, man.
I can't remember nothing.
You looking good for 81, champ.
You think so?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I know so, man. You looking good for 81, man. I know some people at 81, they ain't walking.
Chuck himself, you see generally a very nice, gracious man.
Yes, he was. The one thing that many people will always carry with them that Chuck Brown left behind is one of his signature statements. Whatever you do, big or small, do it well or don't do it at all. Show your ride. GFS Entertainment presents Fight Night at the D.C. Convention Center with Hector Camacho Jr., Jeff, Left Hook Lacey, and the grudge match we've all been waiting for. Henry Sugar Pooh Buchanan versus Alexander the Great Johnson with special ringside guest Sugar Ray Leonard. 11 big bouts at the D.C. Convention Center.
Saturday, September 20th. For tickets, visit eventbrite.com or call 202-768-7070. For more info, visit GFS